Hello. So today we are back up in the mountains. It's been a couple weeks, but thought finally might drive back up. So today we're at Faulconbridge. Despite it not being the weather for it, we're going to have a look at a waterfall or two. And something to keep in mind for when summer comes back around for a swim. So we're going to do that today. So we've just parked up at Shirlow Avenue at the end of it, and starting off with a bit of a fire trail before it, I guess, gets a bit more into the bushes and whatnot. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see how this hike goes. Alright, so we took a bit of a side trail and that ended up walking along the ridgeline, which was really nice. It's mostly been flat and now we're starting to descend a bit. I think if you wanted to go on the fire trail and had a four-wheel drive, you could probably get up to about here. But since I've just got a little sedan, have just opted to walk the fire trail bit. Okay, so I take my statement back about the four-wheel drive. I think you probably could get it all the way up until here before it narrows down. There were a couple tyre tracks along the way, despite the huge drops and whatnot. Clearly, I know nothing about four-wheel driving and its capability. So yeah, but you'll reach this junction where it narrows down a bit, and I guess now is the sort of proper descent down to creek level. Alright, so we just did the descent bit at sort of near the falls. I just need to navigate my way around to get to the bottom. But the descent is a little slippery. Lots of loose leaves and whatnot. But I guess halfway down you can start to hear the falls, which is very assuring. So yeah, shortly we'll see the falls. So now we're gonna try walk upstream to the other set of falls. We'll see how it goes. I might give up and just go back to Total Falls. But yeah, if you don't see a second set of falls, it's because I gave up. Alright, so that's kind of reassuring. Sort of walked up and then it got a bit too bushy, so I sort of gave up and walked in the creek. Back on some ground again, but might commit to walking in the creek. It's a little bit easier. Alright, so I may have taken a wrong turn, or I might have initially gone to the falls that I thought was the other one. So I followed the markers, but the markers are just going back up the gully. So I've either completely missed the waterfall or was already at that waterfall, and the other one that I wanted to go to was further downstream. Anyways, it's something for me to figure out when I get home. I'm just going to follow the markers back up because I'm not overly confident in walking back down again, because there was a long period of time where there were no markers and it was a little scary. So I'm just going to follow the markers back up to the gully. Okay, words cannot describe how happy I am to see a track. I think I bush bashed for about an hour and a half, I think it was last time I checked. So yes, I ended up checking some maps again. I was at the correct waterfall. I just completely underestimated how far it was to the next waterfall. So I believe there is a track further up that goes down to it. I won't do it today because honestly I'm wrecked. But yes, very happy to see the track and sort of recognize it as well, not just on a random track. So yes, very grateful to see the track again. Alright, so just coming back up to the car now. Had a longish lunch break, was able to sit in the sun for a bit, start a new book as well, so that was good. But yes, it was good to have a bit of a break after a bit of bush bashing, which I didn't really anticipate, or I guess I didn't anticipate it to go wrong, but that was due to poor planning, so yes. But yeah, overall, minus the bush bashing part, or minus the unprepared bush bashing, the waterfall at Turtle Falls is gorgeous, and definitely somewhere that I'll keep in mind for summer, and the upstream waterfall as well, something to do for the next hike when I'm a bit more prepared. So yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for coming along, I'll catch you guys in the next one.